to, if they were to lose and we win the division. If the opposite happened, then we lose the division by a game and play in the wild card on Tuesday. Or if you both win or both lose, then you do a play-in tiebreaker game on Monday. And I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but Detroit didn't help us out. Milwaukee swept them. Milwaukee swept their last two series. Cubs finished 16-12 in September. Not horrible, but you expect them to do even better. Being the number one team for the whole year, but Milwaukee just kind of snuck up by having a pretty good September, better than the Cubs. But it is what it is. I'm thankful that we did win. We will be playing October baseball. Just things are kind of to be determined if it's going to be the wild card or division series, but still have a chance for the World Series. Got to be more, obviously, consistent and play a lot better than what we have throughout September. But yeah, Montgomery, 3 doubles given up, and next thing we know, we're down like 2-0. It could have been worse, and so we went with the pin, like Webster in the third inning already. He got us out. Mills pitched pretty good 4th and 5th inning, no runs. Sixth inning things got kind of dicey where I didn't agree with the movie. Mills, after having a guy in first and second, no outs, Edwards comes in. I'd prefer, if they're going to bring him in, that it's in a clean inning. Coming in with 2 base runners. He throws a wild pitch, so the guys advance to second and third, and then he gives up a hit. It was 8-4 at that point, so we still had the lead, but just kind of question that. We'll see if Edwards still makes a playoff roster, but guys are hitting a lot more off him. He's not striking out as many. Definitely the walks continue to be a problem. After that big hit, he ended up walking a guy. Then he got the double play. He got the double play after that big hit, and then he walked the next guy, and then they took him out. So he only got pitched 2/3 of an inning. So I don't know. Personally, and I'm a pretty big Edwards fan. Follow his minor league career. I liked it when we got him in a trade. Didn't work out as a starter, but did well in the bullpen for a while. But I don't know if he can be trusted in October. So we'll see if he makes a playoff roster. Like De La Rosa has been pretty good for us. Mills, even Rosario's not bad. I can just think of other guys that could probably be more effective. And Edwards, his velocity's down to like 92. He used to be 95, 96 is what I'm noticing. But on the positive, the Cubs bats kind of made things a little bit easier for Madden, where we were able to rest some guys like Chavez. Warmed up a few times, but didn't pitch him. Cizek came in, and he did hit a batter on a full count with bases loaded. Kinsler was kind of in a jam there, and so that gave him an extra run, cut the lead to 10-5, and luckily it stayed there. De La Rosa closed the door in the ninth. We had some pretty good pitching overall. I guess 3 runs were given up, but considering 7 innings of work by the bullpen, that's not bad, and we didn't use our best guys, I would like to think. Like no Justin Wilson, no Chavez. Cizek, I'm kind of worried about. Like, he's pitched about 80 times. I was hoping we'd have to use him, but we did. So now where we're at is, as far as the hit, scoring 10 runs, it was nice to see Bryant get a big hit, scoring 2 runs. The Berizzo's got back-to-back doubles. That was pretty cool to see Bryant get some more clutch hits. And Baez got on base a couple times at least. Got thrown out the plate once, but being aggressive, took a good throw to get him. And against a guy that's really not a good defender, to that Martinez, he looked kind of lost out in right field, but he's a good hitter, so they play him. We just had some good at-bats today. Murphy, 10 runs is good, and Cardinals went out with Flattery, and he had like a low 3 ERA. If he would have pitched a few more starts, he would be like a top 10, maybe a top 5 ERA guy. So he had a pretty good year. Uh, Not as great as the guy with the mustache yesterday that shut us down 8 innings. Only could get 1 run that was really unearned. So that was unfortunate. If we could have somehow pulled that out yesterday, then we wouldn't be in this situation. But it's been one of those years with a lot of rainouts, a lot of games in a row. And we actually did better than last year. We won 95 games, but still 1 game short of having a 1-game lead to win the division. But at least we're tied and we have a chance. We're at home against Milwaukee. It's at 12 o'clock. And the other, Colorado and Dodgers are tied. So they play the game after us. So it'll be interesting Monday of some day baseball. What's on stake is the winner will get some more time off and play on Thursday against the other wild card winner. And that would be Milwaukee or however things work out with that Dodgers and Colorado game. They're still figuring that out as well. If Cubs were to lose, then they would play in the wild card game the next day on Tuesday. So then the bullpen could get dicey at the end. I think Madden's been doing a good job today. He kind of balanced to get the win without using, Wilson or Chavez. Did have to use Cesek. I don't know if you consider Edwards a top guy anymore. He kind of helped get things closer. Kinsler, I don't trust. De La Rosa and Mills, I wouldn't mind seeing them on the playoff roster, but I don't know how things are going to work out number-wise. And we're also waiting for Strope to try to make it back, but it doesn't sound like he's going to make it back for the playing game or the wild card game division, Thursday, but we have to make it that far. So we'll see what happens. I know the expectations are to win the division and go pretty deep in the playoffs, possibly win a World Series. Coming into it, I think we certainly could win the National League, American League. They got some pretty good teams, Yankees and Red Sox and Houston that are going to be tough to beat. But right now we have to focus on the next opponent. That's the Brewers on Monday, and then see what happens. Hopefully a win, give us some rest. I think say we had to play the Brewers again in the divisional series. I'd like our chances better, in that best of in that series where you got more days off. We're at home and everything too. I'd like our chances. We did win the season series over Milwaukee, so that's why we're home field advantage. I mean, although they had our numbers recently. And so, like I said, not a horrible September. 16-12, some good competition. I guess considering a lot of games in a row, Mother Nature and stuff. It was kind of weird where starters look great for a stretch, and then the hitters do nothing, or the bullpen looks great for a stretch, and then they have some regression. But 16-12, certainly not a choke. Milwaukee just got on fire a little bit more to put us in the situation. We won 95 games, so it's kind of like the Yankees. They won 100 games, but they still didn't win their division because the Red Sox been so great this year. So, but we still have a chance. I mean, even if we fall to wild card teams have won it before. But it'd be nice to take out Milwaukee in this playing game, and then who knows, we might play them again on Thursday if they win the wild card game. But Dodgers and Rockies been playing pretty good ball today. They both scored double digits today, and so it's going to be interesting playoffs. Go Cubs, go!